Hey y'all, so I just recently got home from my pre-op appointment with my OBGYN, and I'm feeling super good just about the whole process, everything that's going to take place. She did a play-by-play with me of, from beginning to end regarding what to do before the surgery, days before the surgery, the day of the surgery, what's going to happen the morning of the surgery, the process and recovery and all that stuff. So I'm feeling really good right now. Very confident, more confident than I was feeling prior to having this pre-op appointment with my OBGYN. And I really love my OBGYN. She is amazing. She's very thorough, and she actually delivered my youngest son. So I really wanted to just make sure that that I had the opportunity to connect with her again and have her deliver this baby as well via C-section, because she did such an amazing job with my youngest son. She was very attentive during that C-section process, even after and before the process as well. And I just felt like I was taken care of as a Black woman. Okay. I felt like my needs were taken care of. If I had concerns, I had no problem contacting her, letting her know how I was feeling. She was, again, very thorough with just giving me information, making sure that tests were being taken, things of that nature. So, I'm super ready. Literally, he will be here in 2 weeks. My scheduled C-section is in 2 weeks, and I'm ready to meet baby Hunter. Like, oh my goodness. Ah. But I just wanted to go over some things that she provided me with today. And one of them is this right here. So I have Kaiser Permanente. Of course, Kaiser is located here in California, and I think mostly on the West Coast. But this is called the All Surgery Except C-Section Kit, or All Surgery C-Section Kit. And in this kit, I believe there's going to be that sponge with that type of chemical or something in it that I'm supposed to use the morning of the surgery to wash my body with, or that area, so my stomach area, pelvic area with. And then I know that she said that there's also a liquid in here that I'm supposed to drink, but because I had that bariatric surgery, 3 years ago, back in 2019, she's not sure if I should drink it. So I'm going to contact, and she's going to contact her as well, my bariatric perinatal specialist, and see if that is okay for me to take or not, because I'm not trying to be feeling sick, y'all. My blood sugar levels go up or down, and then I'm just like feeling like I'm about to throw up, getting lightheaded, dizzy, all that stuff, having that dumping syndrome. I ain't trying to do that. So, yeah. I'm going to open up the box and just show you guys what's in the box, so that it gives those mommies who are scheduled for C-sections an idea of, okay, what is in the pre-op process, what's in the box, what do you get, weeks to days before your scheduled C-section. So in the pre-surgery C-section box, we have this pamphlet right here, which just gives you thorough information regarding the surgery, encourages you to get up and start moving, of course, after surgery. Just tells you regarding pain medication, what you can and cannot take, activity, eating and drinking, of course, no tobacco, stuff like that. So this is just a thorough pamphlet to have. The next thing we have is the surgery preparation doc, which gives me instructions on what to do prior to the surgery. So when to stop eating, when do I drink that carbohydrated drink, water intake, all that stuff. So this is good to have. Oh, good. It even tells me as far as wiping with those cloth wipes, as far as the areas to wipe at and all that stuff. It's so cool. And then we have those, which I thought it was a sponge before, but I see here this is the wipe. So it's a 2% chlorhexidine glucinate cloth, and I have 2 of them here. So I will use this, I believe the morning of, and my C-section is scheduled for 9:30 a.m. So I have to be there by, I believe, 7 a.m. in the morning for prep. And then this is that drink I was talking about that I'm not sure if I'm able to take or not. CF pre-op in the white grape flavor, which is supposed to help with recovery and everything, but I don't know if I can take it. So I'm going to contact, like I said, my bariatric perinatal specialist and see if that's okay for me to take or not, and just go from there. My OBGYN did inform me that I am also going to be taking a antibiotic once I get to the hospital, so that, just to help prevent any infection, anything like that after the surgery. So I have literally 2 weeks and 1 day until we meet baby Hunter. And y'all, I'm gonna miss this belly bump. I'm gonna miss it. And it's crazy because even though I have such a short time until I'm not going to be pregnant anymore, my hubby and I have been going back and forth at whether we want to have a 5th. Oh, shit. Like, this particular pregnancy has been such an ease. Like, it's been so comforting. It's been emotional. It's been a lot of things at once for me that have been very joyful. And I know that not all pregnancies are the same. So I don't know. This particular pregnancy is kind of encouraging me. It makes me feel like, hey, why not have another one? But I know that because I've had 3 C-sections prior, my OBGYN and I did discuss the fact that I do have scar tissue, and of course there's a possibility of scar tissue damaging organs and stuff like that. So she says she's going to take her time when it comes to opening me up, seeing what's going on in there, and also rectifying what, problems I may have. So if I do have too much scar tissue, she's going to try to take out or correct it as much as possible, which I am so thankful for. And I don't know, I think after I have Hunter, I'm going to wait a few months, of course, to heal and everything. And then when I have my post-op appointment with her for her to check me out and all that stuff, then I think I'm going to go ahead and ask her about having another child and how long I should wait. Any event, hubby and I do decide that we want to have a 5th. We can afford it. It's no issue for us. Financially, it's nothing that would be an issue for us. It's something that we can afford to do. We have the emotional capacity to care for a 5th child as well. And I don't see any issue with expanding my family. I grew up feeling like I was the only child only because my older sibling, my sister, was 10 years older than me. So I was the baby of the family and didn't grow up with siblings closer to my age. And I always remember wanting to have a basketball team. I wanted to have 5 on the team, and 5 or more. I've always wanted to. I didn't, of course, imagine that I would be having all of my pregnancies via C-section, unfortunately, but it is what it is, and I know that it's possible. So I don't know, but for right now, instead of me focusing on the future and bringing another child into this world, I really just want to focus on Hunter and his health and make sure that he's being taken care of, including the rest of my children who are going to be now, how do you say this? Adjusting to having another sibling in the home, having a baby in the home, especially my youngest. So for the past 2, A week or 2 weeks. My youngest has been kind of grappling with the fact of having a younger sibling, a new baby in the home and everything. He is not happy, y'all. He's 5 and he'll be 6 in May. Initially, he would like grab my belly, kiss my belly, and say, my hunter. And, you know, it seemed like he was really happy about Hunter coming into the family and everything, and him having a little brother, him being a big brother. But I don't know. I think his feelings are changing because he knows that it's going to be happening soon. The way that I've been prepping for Hunter's arrival has been very drastic, and I know that he sees that. And excuse me, y'all. My hand's getting tired. But I don't know, guys. He's been saying lately that he don't want Hunter to come here. He don't want Hunter to come home. Hunter ain't coming home. He's saying stuff to where he don't want to hug Hunter. He don't want to hold him. He doesn't want to be around him. And I'm like, come on now, Junior. Like, come on, baby. Don't be like that, okay? Don't do that. But y'all, I don't know. We'll see how everything goes. If we need to do some type of family, counseling, I'm going to do additional research, but I'm going to do additional research on how to get my youngest son kind of in tune and ready for the arrival of Hunter's presence, because he's going to be here very soon. But after Hunter comes, and if we're still having issues, then if I have to get a therapist involved, I don't mind doing that as well. I just want to make sure that all the children, including the youngest, get acclimated to the fact that, oh my God, that they're going to be, that we're adding an additional sibling to the mix. And I want to make sure that we continue to put that time aside for all of them. My oldest, who's 14, my daughter, who's 12, and of course the youngest, who's 5, putting that time aside for all of them to make them know that, hey, we still love you. We still have a bond here. We're still solid, even though there's a new addition to the family. So I think the next time you guys are going to hear from me is when, what do I have going on this week? I don't have anything going on this week. So next Monday is another prenatal appointment. Hubby will be there for that one. So I think that's when you guys are going to see us again. Peace. So I'm 13 days away, y'all, from my scheduled C-section. I just got another prenatal massage. Those are the best to have, especially closer to your due dates, just to help prepare your body, relax your body, release those endorphins, whatever it does. I don't know. It makes me feel so relaxed after having a prenatal massage. It's like I can't go without having it, even if I do have another child. Like, I'm gonna be on top of getting serious prenatal massages. Especially, I'm looking forward to my postnatal massage. I did some research, so I saw that the best time to get a postnatal massage, or postpartum, massage would be 4 to 6 weeks after your C-section or whatever. I think I'm gonna go towards the 4 weeks after and get those done, probably on a bi-weekly basis, just for a couple months. But now I am headed home, and I'm just gonna relax, sleep, rest. I was literally snoring on the massage table. I'm about to go home, eat something, and go back to sleep. Hello. So literally, the only thing that I have been wanting to do lately is eat and sleep. That is literally it. I don't have the energy for anything else. Like nothing else. This is the baby bump. And he has been super active.
I need to go potty.
Okay, go ahead and potty, babe. Hunter has been extremely active the past couple of days, like stretching, or at least attempting to stretch, trying to move around, roll around. It's like, oh my gosh. And, you know, initially when he was doing these type of moves, when this was a few weeks ago, it didn't hurt. It did not hurt the way it hurts right now. And now just with him even moving his head, because he is facing down, his head is down in the cervix area or pelvic area, and woof, it literally feels like someone's going like this to my cervix, just scratching at my cervix, and that shit hurts. My belly is getting bigger, he's getting bigger. Luckily, I have not gained a lot of weight. It's been about a month since I've been to so last week on the 27th, I had a prenatal appointment, and I didn't have another one until about 3 weeks before that time. 3 weeks to a month before that time, and I was like 232 at the one I had in January, and now February 27th I'm still 232. So my eating habits have not changed, but Hunter is still measuring at about 2 to 3 weeks bigger than his gestational size or age. Sorry, having a Braxton Hicks. Okay, so the Braxton Hicks, they last for about 30 seconds to a minute. And it's worse when I'm laying down like I'm doing right now. I got my hair braided too to get ready. I have literally 12 days, y'all. 12 days until Hunter's here. But anyway, back to the Braxton Hicks. They last for about 30 seconds to a minute. So 30 to 60 seconds. And it's worse when I'm laying down because my uterus, when it contracts, it pushes, I think, up against my lung area, and I can't breathe. It's literally like someone just snatches my breath. And I'm like, not only struggling with the contraction, but I'm just also struggling to breathe. So I'm having to take deep breaths, control my breathing while still feeling this tightness, while still feeling like I'm basically out of air. It's a lot. When I stand up or when I'm sitting up, I feel much better when the Braxton Hicks comes, but laying down is the worst. If you have dealt with that before, please let me know. I would love to, know if other women have had that same issue. I don't recall having the same issue when I've had Braxton Hicks when I've been laying down or resting in bed, but let me know. So we have officially 12 more days to go, and I'm super excited and nervous. I'm still all those things and more. And I'm just ready to see my baby. Oh, hey guys, so we're headed to the final prenatal appointment. Today is March 6th. Shut up. I'm having the worst sciatica pain all the way from my ass cheek down my leg, and it fucking hurts. And he's not avoiding any bumps, and it ain't right.
It just started.
It did not start. I had it since I did that squat. Anyway, so we'll record some more once we get there.
Is that the tailbone pain?
No, it's not even in the middle. It's literally the left side of my butt cheek.
Like your sciatica.
Yeah. So like I squatted down this morning to try to get something off the floor and damn near couldn't get up. So it's,
maybe we don't do that.
no, yeah, I'm not gonna do it again.
Did you get the support belt?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. So I do have that. I've been okay when it comes to like,
your shoe.
oh,
You are on maternity leave. It's
Seriously.
great. You're like, I am here. You got your nails done.
All right.
So
like scan her shoe.
yeah. But that's pretty much the biggest thing is just the sciatica. I'm still getting kind of like the restless leg thing. So I do toss and turn, but I know that that's
got
normal.
better after did it get better after we give you the iron infusion?
It did,
Okay.
but it's just, I don't know, it's just because the pregnancy,
Yeah,
I'm
I
getting
think you're
bigger.
just, yeah, for sure. I think it all sounds normal. I think that you probably pulled something when you squatted,
Yeah.
and that's because of the weight.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we can, there's, Tylenol is okay to use
Okay.
for pain. We can't do ibuprofen.
Yeah.
And just, I think that what we can do is after the baby is out, if it's still hurting, we can do like physical therapy and stuff like that.
Okay.
We can give you that sugar drink. You're good to go because you just have to sleep.
Perfect.
So I was gonna email you, but I'll just tell her.
Yeah.
And then other than that, we're all systems go. I think that I don't know if Anastasia has reached out to you yet. I told
They
her about
haven't.
you.
Not
Probably
yet.
do.
The heart palpitations have come back
They've come
since
back.
last Thursday.
Okay.
So I wasn't sure if it may just be because the volume of blood and
Yeah.
all that to the fetus.
It's probably the hormones.
Yeah.
And like we knew when we did the workup that it was just the palpitations.
Yeah.
But no shortness of. I mean, you probably feel short of breath when you get one because you're like.
Oh yeah. Well,
And it
yeah, and then it
resolves.
makes me like cough a little bit,
Yeah.
and then I'm still
And
having
how-
horrible heartburn. Yeah.
It's like just gonna max out all the misery before you have the baby. Any concerns or questions about anything?
Besides those things that I brought up, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
So there's no way to do it earlier.
No medical way.
I told you.
The only way we can do it earlier is if you go into labor.
Okay.
You know, and then let me get. Fortunately, unfortunately, your blood pressure is perfect. So
Yeah.
that's the other way we could do it tomorrow is if your blood pressure
Was high.
like got
yeah.
high or something like
Yeah.
that. So you should try to frustrate her.
Really? No, don't do that, please.
I won't be here no more.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill him.
I know. Or if the baby doesn't move as much. That's another thing.
Yeah.
So,
He's moving around a lot. Yeah.
cool. All right. Well, again.
Okay. I know, 1 week.
having
Okay.
contractions.
Yeah.
So,
Besides the Braxton Hicks.
Okay. and since you have some prior scars, you want to, if you get any contractions that are regular,
Yeah.
like so if they're every 10 minutes, that would be just call us.
Okay.
If it's every, they may go away, but just since you have a prior scar every 10, I'd like you to call us.
Okay.
And then the things to look for your blood pressure is great right now, but with preeclampsia, it would be like weird headaches, vision changes.
Yeah.
I don't need you to check your blood pressure for any reason, but if you get
Sometimes
a
I
weird
check
headache,
it.
yeah, you do. Okay. But if you get a weird headache or something
Yeah.
like that, then I would check it.
Okay.
But at this point, like anything that feels weird, just come and see us.
Yeah.
Because weird things happen now, you know.
I know. Yeah.
I'd rather have you come in than not. I'm not going to measure the baby because we already know the baby is big and doesn't. We've already had our growth scans. I forgot how tall you were.
Yeah.
6'7".
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. You've also lost weight.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I'm still losing weight.
I gave it to her.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
But she's done such a good job. You barely gained any weight. Like you've been real. She's done so well.
Yeah.
Baby sounds great.
Oh, good.
Perfect. Okay. So email me if anything else comes up. I sent you the instructions.
Okay.
And again, I don't want you to hesitate with any sixth sense or anything. Just call us if anything feels off. If these palpitations get worse, I would track them. If they're like 6 times a day, it's fine. If they become more often, like more times than an hour, then call.
Okay.
It's probably all okay, but we just need
Just
to.
in case.
I'm gonna help you out.
Yes. Oh, okay.
I'm glad that you came. It's nice
Yeah.
to see you. I know you've been busy with all your
out.
children.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
These are so
working.
cute. You got these done too?
Oh, yeah.
You didn't do them yourself, right?
Oh, God, no. I can't even bend over.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Okay. You okay? All right, so to recap, blood pressure issues, weird headaches, vision changes, or anything like that, you check your blood pressure.
Yeah.
If the baby moves less than usual, you call us. And if palpitations are more frequent, you call us. And then the contractions, yeah. So if you get contractions that are regular, 6 in an hour, just call. Like we usually wouldn't do a delivery early unless they were like every 5. But since you've had prior scars, I just want them to monitor you. Yay! Can I hug you?
Yes.
I'll see you in a week. But yeah, if there's anything.
Home
Keep posted.
stretch.
I'm here. I'm here. Like I'm not going on vacation or anything, so
Okay.
I will be around.
Thank you so much.
Hey, it's nice
Thank
to
you.
see you.
You
I'll
too.
see you in a week.
Yep.
Oh, okay, y'all. So I am back home now from my prenatal appointment, and I have the worst sciatica pain in my left butt cheek. And it's running down my leg all the way down to like my ankle, and it hurts really bad. My hubby literally had to get my desk chair from my office to wheel me from the front door. Oh, I'm sorry, Hunter's moving. All the way to the bedroom. And I'm stuck in bed. Mind you, I have groceries that were just delivered that I need to get up and get. Hubby is at work. He had to go to work. Then I have housekeepers coming in about an hour. I have my son that's going to be dropped off from school in about 2 hours. I took 2 extra strength Tylenol, and I'm hoping it's going to work. Oh, okay. I'm hoping it's going to work soon because I have a lot to do today, including pick up my older 2 children from school. So, yeah. This is literally the last week, the last stretch of this pregnancy, and it's like really, all this stuff is happening right now, and I can't move. Oh, Lord. Hey y'all, so I just got back from my massage, but on my way to the massage place in Oakland, I did get a call from my anesthesiologist, who I'll be meeting in person on the date of the surgery, which is March 14th. So I emailed him yesterday just regarding my sciatica pain and how I'm having very severe pain in my left buttocks, which is running down my leg. It doesn't occur all day, but when it does get inflamed, I literally can't walk. I can't stand. I can't do anything. The pain literally just feels like a stabbing feeling, a stabbing sensation or lightning sensation going in my butt and down my leg. So he informed me that everything should still be good with me getting the spinal tap / epidural. But if it was centered more in my lower back area, then that could be a cause of concern, because if the spinal tap hits the nerve that's causing the sciatica or whatever, then that can cause me to have even worse sciatica after the surgery. And I was like, oh shit. But luckily that's not the case in my situation. It's literally just my left buttocks that hurts, not my back at all. Just my left buttocks. Feels like a stabbing pain shooting down my leg, and it's horrible. The most excruciating pain ever. Yesterday I cried. The day before I cried, because it was like a never-ending pain. And then I'm literally trying to stay still, but I can't stay still. I feel like I'm about to fall. The pain is just constant. It was horrible, guys. But after speaking with him, I just have a little more clarity regarding what's going to happen and all that stuff. When I get there on Tuesday morning, then of course he's going to go over the pros and cons and all that stuff. And yeah, I think we're good to go. The massage was amazing. Felt so good. And I also scheduled an additional massage on Monday, the day before the surgery. My OBGYN said that I could do it, so I'm getting it done, because every time I get a massage from this lady, her name's Adi, Lord, my body feels so relaxed. She hits all the spots that I'm having, any aches and pains with or anything like that. She's amazing. So I'm going to get another prenatal massage on Monday. But for right now, I'm going to eat on this food. I visited a restaurant called Cholita Linda in North Oakland, which is a Peruvian street cuisine or street food, Latin American food. So I'm going to show you what I got. I got some plantains. I got fish tacos, which are so good. And then some beans and rice. So I'm about to eat.
All right. Really? Because we're taking pictures. I'm like, really? All right. Here you want to open. Never want to open my secrets. And then I can't find my scissors. Okay, I'm lifting it. Okay. Thank you.
Hunter decided to come early, 5 days early.
These ain't gonna go on my boots.
You could try. You have to put them, just try to
I
put
just
it.
put on my socks.
Yeah. Did you?
I didn't even know.
You really know?
Yeah, you popped the butt area.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
He popped it too.
yeah.
In the butt.
No, in between legs.
My contractions started today around 5:30 p.m. and I was having basically lower abdominal, like menstrual cramp pain.
What time you write on your IV for the blood? Now
I
that
think I need another suit.
Touching,
Yeah,
tugging,
and pressure.
right? Yeah, pressure. And remember, like right when they're getting him out, it's gonna feel like a lot of pressure. Yeah, like
I remember from last
You remember
time.
from last time, right? Like they're gonna push like hard on your belly. Yeah, it's gonna feel like a lot. And yeah, I'll try and warn you when that happens. Okay? Yeah. Here. Yeah. Still great. Okay. Yep.
And the 49, the diastolic, that's okay?
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's an effect of the spinal anesthetic, and it's normal effect. Yeah. This number is like all of them are important, but that's a perfect number. That's the mean. That's like a mean of your blood pressure, and that's in a perfectly normal range. All this is great. Yeah. You're looking. So normal to feel pressure. Okay. All right.
Look, really?
Look.
Right in my face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can't reach over.
Yeah. No.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pictures.
He's got a true knot.
Oh, wow. It's a knot?
It's a knot. It's a knot in the umbilical cord.
Oh, wow. Is he okay?
Yeah, looks great.
How did that happen?
It can happen. They roll around and. Good night. Good night. Do you want to lift them up? We'll take them off with the towels.
Yeah, he's more than okay. He's like awesome.
Alright, so I am super swollen. My fingers are swollen as well. And we are still in the recovery area waiting for our room, which technically is done. We're just waiting for the nurse to finish doing whatever she's doing so we can get rolled upstairs. I want to show you guys. Oh, I'm just looking on some ice chips. I'm going to show you guys Hunter. Look at little Hunter. Came 5 days early, March 9th. Supposed to come March 14th. Came via C-section. This is him. All of my belongings, my hospital bag, his diaper bag, everything is in hubby's truck, so he's gonna bring that up here right now and then go check on the other kids. Hey guys, so it is currently 5:45 in the morning. Um, I, well, about a minute ago, I had no lights or nothing on. I was getting rest here in my room, and Hunter just let out a weird scream or cry. So I turned the lights on to make sure that he was okay. Of course he was. But it looks like he's, oh my gosh, poor baby. Hunter. Hey, are you dreaming? I think he's having a dream, y'all, or something. So I'm gonna go ahead and feed him. I have on my navy blue and white striped hospital grade nursing or R&B gown. So I'm gonna go ahead and feed him. This will be like my 5th feed. He's been feeding every 2 to 2.5 hours. I started feeding him first in the recovery area or recovery room after the C-section. I could not record there. There's just a lot going on. I did hemorrhage a little bit. I had some clots and I hemorrhaged a little bit, but it wasn't of much concern. They did give me some Pitocin, which helps to stop the hemorrhaging. I believe it does. If it doesn't stop the hemorrhaging, then I know for sure it helps to contract the uterus down so that the hemorrhaging can slow down. But I am freaking tired. I'm tired. It should be about 6 a.m. in the morning, and I really have not rested. Probably all of just 1 hour. So, I'm gonna see what's going on with him. And he's so gorgeous, y'all. It's 5:49 a.m. right now. And he was born last night, March 9th, at 10:40 p.m. on the dot. So today is March 10th, and it has not been a full 24 hours. But I really need to rest. So, like I said, I'm gonna feed him first, see if that helps, and go from there. So I'm currently just waiting on breakfast to show up. I've been trying to sleep, but I can't sleep, like, at all. Especially not on an empty stomach. I'm currently just snacking on some graham crackers, but this is not enough. His delivery last night was so completely unexpected, but we're just rolling with the punches. He came 5 days early, like I said before. But it's not bad. It's not like it was 2 weeks early or anything like that. So it's not a lot of time in between. And I really didn't have much to prepare for since I was already prepared. But he's here. See if I can get a video for you guys of him. There we go. Uh-oh. Wrong way. I did feed him again for the 6th time already, so He is just relaxing right now, knocked out. I was trying to think about like baby pictures and who he looks like, and I'm gonna have to say he looks a lot like a mixture of my daughter when she was born and also me. Okay, so Hunter just received his hearing test, in which case he passed both tests for the left and right side. I just ate breakfast finally, so I'm feeling sleepy. They hooked up my IV again to give me some stronger pain medication because my incision on the left hand side was really hurting. So since he is still knocked out, I am gonna be knocked out as well and try to get as much sleep as possible until he wakes up hungry. So I've gone to the bathroom today, which is always difficult the first time when you're initially getting out of the bed to stand, start walking, stuff like that. That was very difficult, but pushed through. And I'm waiting for the nurse to come back in so that I can try to go to the restroom on my own. She did take out the catheter, and I still have the compression pads on. I'm waiting for her to take those off and also take out my IV in my arm so then I can put on my own compression socks and start walking around. I'm eager to like get the recovery process going as soon as possible. I've had no complications. I had a little bit of hemorrhaging, in which case they used Pitocin to regulate that, and I think I mentioned that in another video, or earlier video. But everything seems to be good. Hunter is good. What else? I've had breakfast already and lunch, and I already pre-ordered my dinner, so I've just been chilling in bed. I haven't even turned on the TV, not once. I've just been enjoying this time with Hunter, especially before I go back home, which will be in 2 or 3 days from now. Minor swelling in my ankles or legs, which I'm sure is contributing to the fact that I've just been in bed the majority of the time. So I'm, again, eager to get up so I can start getting that swelling down. I still have a little bit of swelling in my fingers. But other than that, everything is pretty good. The bleeding has subsided substantially. So, yeah, everything is great. I currently have on the hospital mesh underwear with their makeshift pads. Tomorrow is when I'll start using my own mesh underwear and putting their pads inside. And then I will also take a shower. I really want to take a shower today if I can. If they allow it, I will. I would love to take a shower, change my clothes, just freshen up because I feel so disgusting and sweaty. That's another thing. My blood pressure is kind of like borderline low, on the low side. So when she when she took my blood pressure last, it was 101/69. And I've been like lightweight sweating, lightweight dozing in and off sporadically. It's like I can't catch a break when it comes to sleeping for a good amount of time. I don't know if it's just because of the fact that you know, I have a newborn baby. Whenever he makes a noise, I'm just up. I just automatically get up. Or every time I just try to doze off and go to sleep, something is like waking me up, if that makes sense. But I'm hoping that tonight I'll be able to sleep. I've been sticking to the plan of cluster feeding him. So every pretty much 2 to 2.5 hours, I have been breastfeeding him on the left boob. And then if he still seems like he wants more, then I put him on the right for about a good 15 minutes total at times. What else? And the reason for doing that, the cluster feeding, is so that he's continuously awake. Not continuously awake, but awake every 2 to 2.5 hours to breastfeed. If he wants to go back to sleep, that's fine. If he doesn't, that's fine. But at least at night when I breastfeed him and he stays asleep, then he'll stay asleep longer at night, you know, for maybe 4.5 hours, possibly 5. I don't know. But that's pretty much it. I'm waiting for hubby to get here because I have some items that, and again, this was so random how everything happened. So there were certain items that I just forgot to bring, like my pillow, some snacks for myself, the silverettes the tin cups that you put on your nipples. I definitely want to put that on. And I think a few other things that I just forgot to pack because I honestly thought that they were just gonna send me back home last night. And that wasn't the case at all. Once they hooked me up to the monitors, saw the contractions happening, they were like, okay, no, you're already term, because I was over 37 weeks. I was 38 and 3 or 4 days. So, yeah. So he should be here shortly with all that stuff that I need. And then, yeah, that's pretty much what my day is gonna look like, which will be just getting up, starting to walk more, move my muscles, all that stuff. I really want to get that done or do that. And then tomorrow I'll focus on, I don't know, just being a bit more active than I was today, right? So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it for now. Hubby and the kids will be here tomorrow, so I'm super excited for them to meet Hunter. Yay! Okay, guys, so this is what I meant when I said get those compression socks. Look how swollen my foot looks. Like, this scares me. My feet have never looked like this or been this swollen. And this was just from wearing the hospital socks that you get. So I'm gonna toss those, put on these compression socks, and stay in these until the duration of my stay here at the hospital, L&D. So I've been combating my swollen feet with wearing compression socks and just walking around my room. As you guys can see from behind me, the room is not that big. So I'm literally just doing circles around my room. And I am wearing these compression socks right here with my sandals or slippers. And just doing some laps around the room just to get the swelling down in my feet. Hunter is knocked out, and it's still March 10th. I'm actually about to feed him in 2 minutes so that we can stick to our every 2-hour feedings, cluster feedings during the day, and then he can sleep longer at night. He threw up or spit up a few times today, about an hour or so after feeding. Not sure why, so I'm gonna ask a pediatrician. Let me visit where he may be throwing up. He did have his first poop today, which was relatively small. It was what the meconium, a small amount, but nevertheless, it happened, so that's good. It's making great progress. So it's currently March 11th at, what time is it? 8:54 p.m. I'm sorry, a.m. I've been up since about 7:30 this morning. I've eaten breakfast and fed Hunter. It's right here. He is sound asleep. I've also had 2 doctors come in already, or doctor and a nurse, excuse me, to check my vital signs, all that stuff. Check the incision site, including my belly and uterus, and everything looks great. I'm just gonna stay one additional night, which is just tonight, and then leave to go home tomorrow. So hubby and the kids are coming today to meet Hunter. Super excited about that. Yeah, and I think that's pretty much it. So for right now, I'm just gonna watch some news and try to relax as much as possible. My incision site is hurting right now, which they told me it would, of course. I know that they start to taper off the heavy medications and just give you medication that just makes the pain bearable so that you're not on heavy medications, constantly. And so I am on extra strength Tylenol right now. And I think like every 4 to 5 hours, they'll give me one of the oxycodone pills, but that's it. Hunter does have, okay, so that was the nurse that just came in. But yeah, so while they're taking Hunter to get his circumcision, I'm gonna go ahead and take a shower and just clean up the room a bit to prepare it for when hubby and the kids come later today. I know that with my youngest son's, or now he's second to youngest son, circumcision that he had while in the hospital, it took him some time to recover because he was just knocked the hell out for the majority of the day. So I'm hoping it's not going to be the same with Hunter after the minor surgery, and he'll be able to kind of engage with the kids. So we shall see.
so well.
Hey there. I'm Abby. I'm gonna take over. I just met you
Actually,
in the hall, but
I just found out that Abby's gonna take over, so I'm like, okay. So I guess they want me to do computer because I usually don't come here until every other week. So I did give Abby a quick report that you get up, you're moving, you walk in the hallway, and you empty your bladder. And she's doing so well. It's amazing.
good for you.
And she got 2,000 cc on the incentive spirometer.
Good for you. I love the name Hunter. That's so cute.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a piece of paper, but it's not in here, so that's not, my paper's not in here. And the last time before this one, what time did you feed the baby? Remember we were talking about it, and then your husband was here, and like, okay, we'll wait. 1 second, Abby, let me just add that in, okay? Yeah.
So it was only on the left side for 6 minutes and at 105.
105, okay, for 6 minutes.
Yeah.
And before that was at 10:26.
Yeah, 10:26.
Okay,
For
6 minutes.
yeah, 14 minutes.
Yeah, that one for 14 minutes. So
Awesome. Well, it looks like next round of payments will be like 8 p.m.
okay.
I'll come in like 30 minutes or so. Just checking see how you're doing. Maybe grab us a
Come on, Hunter, you can do it, honey.
You're so
Hunter,
cute.
come on, honey.
You're gonna wake up. You're gonna get
So we still wait for him to poop. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. See you in a little bit. I'm still here if you call, and I can answer.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
There, look what Hunter got you.
Look what Hunter got you. It's a basketball set.
Oh,
Gosh,
and it has it to where when you make a basketball, look at the numbers. The number goes up when you make a basket in the basketball.
It's the number 23.
Yes. So we're gonna put that in your room.
Go get
now,
your,
what did you get?
Go get
What
your
did you get, baby
present
Hunter?
from Hunter. So you can give it to Hunter. It's right there.
What?
It's right there. Get the present.
What did you get for baby Hunter?
Yeah, that's what you got.
Is that
A gift.
Aww. That is so nice. So he picked this.
Yeah.
This is for baby Hunter. They should wash their hands.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Or we could just use the hand
Oh,
sanitizer.
baby.
Go get the hand sanitizer right down the road. Go get some hand sanitizer.
Oh, so I have not been able to record for probably close to 24 hours. Mainly because, oh man, I have been in such excruciating pain. So unfortunately, due to the fact that I had gastric sleeve surgery 4 years ago, I cannot take ibuprofen, any type of anti-inflammatory pills orally. It would have to be intravenously. And I remember in the past that my C-section pain, all that stuff was controlled with anti-inflammatories like ibuprofen and other medications. And now that I cannot take that, I'm stuck with only taking acetaminophen brand medications like Tylenol or oxycodone or something like that. The oxycodone has been working, however, it does make me very loopy, tired, drowsy, stuff like that, which is not beneficial for me if I'm trying to have a productive day and get things done. The Tylenol that they've been giving me has been doing absolutely nothing, y'all. And I have been crying and just in a lot of pain, excruciating pain. When I even try to move, it hurts, you know, the incision area, I can feel all of it. That hurts the worst. The gas pain hurts really bad, including there must have been a bit of damage to my urethra when the catheter was either put in or taken out. I'm not sure, but I'm getting pain when I pee. Oh, I don't know what to do. And the thing that sucks more about it is that Hunter is cluster feeding, so all night, from literally 10 p.m. last night up until now, I have been nonstop feeding him, getting very minimal sleep. I've gotten up about 4 times to go to the restroom, which again has been very painful to do. And at this time, they're trying to get me to leave, and I can't. Like, My pain management is not controlled at all. So a black head nurse just came in here, and thank goodness she said that she's not gonna be encouraging me to leave at all until we have control of my pain management. They're gonna try some different things, maybe give me a higher dose of oxycodone, because right now they're only giving me 5 milligrams, and it helps, but it doesn't last long. So they're probably gonna up the dose to 10 milligrams and just do some other things. So I may be staying a day or two more in the hospital, which I am not mad at all, because I cannot imagine at this moment in time going home with this amount of pain, y'all, and trying to control it on my own with the medication that they're giving me. I'm literally, I don't know what's gonna happen, but that would be very traumatic. I mean, this experience so far, just since yesterday when they took me off of, or when they took the IV out of my hand and started giving me just oral medications, it's been very, it's been a struggle. It really has. And it's been very traumatic because the pain is really unbearable at times. It's a lot. So I am so thankful that I have an advocate here who is like, hey, you have children at home, you know, you need better pain management. I can't allow you to walk out of here and not have that. It wouldn't be right. And it's like, I'm glad that she listened, because I was saying the same thing to the other nurses and doctors, and they, you know, were giving me fake sympathy, pretending like they care, but were still trying to encourage me to leave. And mind you, I've only been here 2 days. So I literally had surgery on the 9th. And by the morning of the 11th, which would have been a day and a half, I had surgery the night of the 9th. So let me just clarify that Hunter was born at 10:40 p.m. I got 0 sleep that night, of course. On the 10th, you know, it was a breeze because I had my IV in my hand. So they were still giving me the stronger medications through that, and the anti-inflammatory medications through that. Once they took the IV out, y'all, on the 11th yesterday, it was over. And yet they were trying to encourage me to even leave on the 11th, like that morning. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So yeah, not cool at all. I'm really not happy about that. But in any event, I'm going to keep you guys updated on what they're going to do, and we will go from there. Okay, we are getting ready to leave. I'm trying to get the room together as much as possible, get all my stuff packed. Still got my laptop out, some snacks. Hunter is knocked out. He just had a feeding. Actually about an hour ago. And another hour, he'll get another feeding. So every 2 hours. Hey, boy. Hunter, Julian, Ray.
I'm gonna be cooking chicken tomorrow. So we're gonna be cooking chicken tomorrow.
This is again the room. It looks kind of dark, but it's not that dark. It's just this camera.
Tacos.
Really, fried chicken and tacos.
I know, that's why I'm calling you, so you can put it in the sink so it can thaw out. And you can put that chicken in the refrigerator. Yay, how is...
Alright, we are heading home. We have all of our stuff ready to go. And baby.
Are you a citizen of the colony? Yes.
So we are officially home. We came home late last night and I just fed him, so he's currently knocked out. My milk has come in and my breast feels so engorged. It's crazy. So I've been having him breastfeed on both breasts, sometimes double, triple times, just to try to express as much milk as possible so that it's not so uncomfortable. As far as I'm concerned, I have been still tired. I had a bit of energy this morning. I only got 4 hours of sleep last night, but I still had a burst of energy this morning to just take care of me and the baby. So we have really just been lounging, and I've been breastfeeding for the majority of the day. We took the other kids to school today, and my second to youngest, Hendrix, is currently sick. So he's been coughing a lot and stuff. Of course, giving him medicine and leaving the windows open to keep the house ventilated, including allowing him to just rest on his own and also keeping them separate since he is sick. Because we do not want to get the infant sick. No, that would be no bueno. So for the rest of the day, the first 48 or 24 to 48 hours of us being home, I'm just going to be relaxing, taking care of myself, trying to get in some naps as much as possible, which I know is going to be difficult. Are you using the potty? Are you boo-booing? It's like squinting, so okay. Oh, what's going on? So I'll be back on to speak with you guys later, more than likely tomorrow. Today I just want to rest as much as possible, do as little as possible as well. So. Y'all, I got postpartum preeclampsia. How did this happen? I'm still trying to figure that out.